Hey guys, first of all, don't mind the undone me. It is scrub day. I've got house cleaning and things to do, so I'm not like getting ready. Plus I was in the garden yesterday. I got chewed up by bugs, so my skin is just like, anyway. I forgot that I had starter to fucking use, and Esther's starting to drop, so we have to use her up. And I was kind of looking through random things that we had to try and think of like a new inclusion or something to do. And I'm gonna do green olives and cheese because we love olives in this house. So what we're gonna do is I've got 325 grams of water in here. We're gonna do about 100 to 120 grams of ester. Okay. She's angry. Oh my goodness. I got you, girl. 100 grams. I'm gonna do a little bit more. It's because she's hungry. That's a lot more, but that's okay. I'm just gonna, anyway. We're gonna mix this all together real quick. We're all mixed. All mixed up. Nice and bubbly. So this is my regular recipe. 325 grams of water, 100 to 125 grams of starter, 500 grams of bread flour, and 10 grams of salt. Now, I added the salt to this after or before I was cutting up my olives and remembered how salty olives are. So we're just going with it. We like salt in this house as well. So I'm gonna put in our 500 grams of flour, 10 grams of salt. I then chopped up a bunch of green olives. You could use whatever you wanted. We're just gonna throw those in. I don't know if it's enough, but we can always add them to stretch and folds later if I feel like I want more, but I didn't want to overpower. Of course, lots of cheese. We're gonna put this in, I swear. I don't want to jinx it, so. But every time I make bread with cheese in it, it develops so well. It puffs up so well. So you don't need a mixer. I'm using mine because I have the ability to. So we're just gonna mix this all up so it's fully incorporated, and I will bring you back at that step. It smells very strongly like olives, so I don't think I'm gonna add any more in. We've got a beautiful shaggy dough here. We are going to still work it a little bit more when we get it into the bowl, because the rule around here is past shaggy dough. We want to develop the gluten bonds as early and as much as possible. So I'm just going to put this into another bowl here. It does look appetizing. I'm excited. Let me just wash this hand. Okay, hands are clean and a little bit wet, and I'm just gonna make sure your dough is past shaggy when it starts to hold the shape as you do stretch and folds. Okay, so it's starting to do that already, which means we've done enough work here with the mixer. So I'm gonna leave it to rest with a cover on it for an hour, and we'll come back and start doing stretch and folds. Okay guys, it's been an hour. It's time to do our stretch and folds. It's very soft. I swear it's the cheese. And plus those olives were juicy, so. I just keep doing these stretch and folds until the dough starts to fight back. Don't just stop at 4. Okay. Starting to fight me now, so we're gonna put it on lid on it. We're gonna come back in 30 minutes and do another round of stretch and folds. Time for stretch and fold number 2. Here's what we're looking like. Ooh, this is gonna be fluffy dough. I hope so. It feels like it will be. Okay. He's like, leave me alone. We're gonna cover her up and come back for round 3 in a half an hour. Stretch and fold number 3. It's like, it's really happy. There's like a big air bubble there if you can. So, yeah, I don't know. And I use lactose-free cheese too. So I don't know if that's a difference either, but. Esther really likes cheese, just like her mom. All right. Gonna leave her there. We're gonna cover her up, come back for the last stretch and fold in a half an hour, and then we're gonna let her sit to bulk ferment for 2 to 3 hours. Stretch and fold number 4. She's happy dough. So am I. I'm getting a lot done today. All right. Getting this all nice and tight up, and then she's gonna sit there for 2 to 3 hours until double in size. The dough is extremely warm. I don't know, I changed the oven light and it's much warmer. There we go. And we'll see you guys in a couple hours when it's time to shape. It's been about 2 hours, so we're gonna go ahead and shape our olive and cheese loaf, and I'm gonna put it in the Banneton to let it sit for a little bit longer. I'll probably put it in the fridge, but I'm gonna bake it shortly after, but I just wanna let it sit. So that's what we're gonna do. So I've already got some flour in the Banneton, a little bit on top here, a little bit on the surface. It should just come right out. Yep. All right. I'm gonna do some flour around the edges so I can handle it, because it is quite sticky. I need a scraper. Perfect. Okay, one over. This is fluffy bread. Holy shit. There's that. Oh, it's gonna start sticking to my hands. I gotta move quick. So I'm just gonna use my scraper to do push and pulls. Don't want to play with it too much. Oops, because it is. Okay. That's what we're looking like. I'm just gonna try to pinch that together, whatever I just did there. Letting me, so perfect. We're gonna let this sit a little bit longer, maybe only a half an hour. We'll see. I got a few more things left to do around the house, so we'll see how far I get with those. And yeah, we're gonna put the cover back on it and stick it in the fridge. We will see you shortly. All right, y'all. It's been about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I've had a shower at least. And we've got the oven preheated at 425. The Dutch oven was in there for about an hour preheating. We've got our loaf right here. She's looking beautiful. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna measure about that much. We're gonna plop her down, front and center. This looks good. And let's do, am I seeing things? Okay, let's do my traditional, my usual. It wasn't in the fridge long enough to like really tighten the skin up a lot, but it did help. Really wanted to have a good ear. I've been having trouble getting a good ear lately. So I'm just going like, doing my little week. Not perfect, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna put it in. I'm gonna put some rice in the bottom. This will take the burn if it happens. Let's pop this in. And we're gonna put her in the oven for, I think I'm gonna do 25 minutes. 25 minutes with the lid on, okay? It's been 25 minutes. It smells so good. Oh yeah, that's what she's looking like. We're gonna do another 25. I always do that. Don't put the lid back on. 25 minutes without the lid on. Get her nice and crispy, and we'll take it out to cool down so we can cut in. All right, guys, so I did it for 25 minutes and 25 minutes with the lid off. And it's been cooled down for a while now. So this is what it's looking like. All right, we're gonna cut into it. It's very fluffy. Don't mind the noise in the background. It's the kettle boiling. Time for tea. Aw, shit. So that's what it looks like. Look at the ooey gooey cheesiness. You ready, babe?
Yep. I sure am.
It's an inclusion. You're not really supposed to squish it, but look at how quick it springs back up. Okay. This is a slice. It smells so interesting. I don't want it to throw off the taste of my tea, so I don't. Here, babe. Try that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's not usually that quick to react, as you know. Usually he chews on it for a minute.
Oh, that's some good shit.
I'll look a little bite. Now it's got flavor.
Yeah.
He suggested, I didn't realize that we had a jar of black olives in the fridge. I don't like them, but we just had a friend over and they picked some up and they were leftovers in the fridge. And he was thinking like rosemary or something to go with it. So maybe I'll get, he really likes it. Here at my piece, maybe I'll get like a focaccia recipe and give that a go. And we'll do like black olives and rosemary or something. I don't know, but until next time, I'll let me know if you give it a try and how it turns out for you.